Mr. Beast has released his monthly video, and today it is 7 days stranded at sea. This is something I cannot do in my life because I am very scared of the ocean. This is one thing in this life, like, I just don't want to go near to it. That's why it's difficult for me to learn swimming, to learn how to swim. It's difficult for me. So let's have fun watching this. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? And leave your comment down below. So let's go.
We are now stranded on a raft in the middle of the ocean. And there goes our boat. We are now stranded for 7 days. How much longer? 7 days.
Bro.
This raft is literally countless miles from the nearest civilization. And whether we like it or not, my 4 friends and I are stuck on this
Do you know?
raft. And it's not going to be easy. This is brutal.
You know what's wrong? Something I hate about this.
We're all at rock bottom
The raft
now.
is
This
not
challenge
even
went
anchored
from
to
fun a literal
the
nightmare
ground.
very
It's
fast.
moving.
Bro, look how far away the boat is.
I can't even see it anymore.
So step 1, we're gonna get sunburned if we don't get shade. And I had survival specialists equip this raft with tons of wood, rope, and everything else we would need to build ourselves a shelter. Boys, we need to get started. We are running out of light.
I got this side. Ah, my finger.
Now we set these up like a teepee. We picked the worst day to start. As you can tell by the clouds, it's literally about the storm.
Wow.
So, first thing we want to do is set up some structure to cover us. Also, since we're on this slab of wood for the next 7
it's
days,
anchored.
we
Yeah,
need
it's
a place
anchored.
to hide from the sun so we don't get sunburned. So, 2 birds, 1 stone. Speaking of birds, while we were building, this happened. Bro, the bird! It's coming right at us! Oh my god. Yo! Oh my god, it's a bird! Yo!
What?
This is crazy.
We should name him.
What's his name?
Brian.
Brian.
Brian!
Brian. What if you went and caught some fish? I know. He's looking at me. He understands.
Jimmy, just say the word.
Put the knife away.
Okay, I'll put the knife away.
And the hatchet. Brian, that was a joke.
Forget the bird. We gotta build a shelter.
What?
We
What?
worked on our first
Never
shelter
did.
for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Except for my friend Tariq, who spent the entire day getting cool drone shots. And I'm not even mad about it.
I didn't even realize Lizard was around.
food for all 5 of us for the next 7 days. Oh my
Yeah, she still was, right?
And in these 2 barrels is our entire water supply for all 5 of us. How does it taste? Very hot.
No.
We're screwed.
There was dirt in my cup.
It's getting dark, and that crate has the word sleep on it. Hopefully the survival guides gave us something soft. Why are they wet? Things do get wet on a boat. Yeah. I'm ready for bed. I want to go to sleep.
I cannot do this.
And Brian is just yawning.
This is miserable. This is all the coverage we have. I didn't realize what I was signing up for. It's hot. This thing will not stop swaying, and I feel like I'm gonna puke.
How is it hot?
And I'm surrounded by a bunch of sweaty people.
How is it hot?
Sweaty man.
If you guys smell this bad on day 1, what are you gonna smell like on day 7?
Oh gosh.
Our first night of sleep was really rough. Sleeping is impossible. These waves are just making me miserable. And to make matters worse, our best friend Brian ended up leaving us that morning. Brian! Brian! But regardless, today's objective is to build ourselves a permanent weatherproof shelter. How do we turn that into a livable structure?
There's definitely something here.
Luckily, I had them throw a bunch of wood on the raft so we could build a nice house.
House?
How we built the house, I'm not quite sure, but they said this is enough to build a house. But ironically, right as we got started. No, it's raining! There's throwing!
Jimmy, get my shark pillows!
This is miserable!
This is what I can't do
You're
it.
not doing the right
Chill.
thing, Nolan. Listen with your ear.
Why do you yell so much? Because you don't want to hit Nolan!
It's just rain.
Shut up! At least we don't have to shower. Yeah. This is so bad! And we still have over 6 days left. Where do we go poop?
Oh, we have to build the pooper.
What?
We have to build everything that's here. We have to build the toilet, build our shelter, the fire, everything.
The moment the rain finished, the boys and I needed to build all of our survival essentials, starting with the shelter. We're tearing this down in the name of something better.
5-minute break for Chris.
I also need a break. I'm seasick. I'm out of it.
I can't. Yo.
Pick this up. I can't pick it up anymore.
I feel like you're doing all the work, but we got 2 other goofs just laying down. I'm miserable.
We built one wall.
Yeah, we built one wall.
All
Which
together.
wall?
All of us.
Regardless of being seasick, it was gonna take all of us if we wanted to finish this.
Now you guys bring it forward.
Yeah.
How many YouTubers does it take to build a little structure?
What? Is that a whale? I think that's a whale.
That's insane. Oh my gosh.
So.
There are actually whales. This experience just keeps getting better. Shelter, water,
No,
not being near Nolan. I'm never gonna take that for granted again.
Probably would have been really useful to build the ladder first. Got a ladder now. I literally just built this 4 minutes ago.
After hours of building, we were finally getting somewhere.
I severely regret making this a 7-day challenge instead of a 50-hour challenge like all our other videos. We keep rocking back and forth. It's freaking miserable.
7 days, bro.
And finally, just as the sun was going down,
Camp is now organized.
Is it?
Night 2. My bed is still broken, but I'm gonna get some sleep tonight because I'm that tired.
I'm gonna head to bed. Did I wake you up? Just go back to bed. I'm just walking. I accidentally woke Laser up. I feel bad now.
This might be the most tired I've ever been in my entire life.
You did nothing.
It's now day 3, and somehow our building didn't fall over. I'll take that as a dub.
Noises that this structure made while I was sleeping last night filled me with nightmares.
it's day 3 and we've really started to get into a rhythm. Our morning routine consisted of peeing in the corner,
Bro, who vlogs in the pee corner?
I'm not moving.
eating our breakfast,
Surviving on
Vegetables.
That's all you need.
and drinking hot barrel water.
So dehydrated. I need this.
We're about 36 hours in, and we're almost halfway through a barrel of water.
Is that slow or fast?
It's fast.
We're gonna run out on
It's fast. It's very, very, very
Running
fast.
low on water and food
You ran out
would
on
be
day
an
5.
idea.
I'm kind of curious to see what's under the boat.
Dude, there's so many fish below us.
So we decided to try to catch some dinner, but we weren't very good at it.
Why does this take so long?
Not
I just want something to put in my
They are
stomach.
bad at fishing.
Ryan, help us catch fish!
Ryan!
Turns out fishing is a lot harder than YouTube. After hours, we caught absolutely nothing. Why can't we catch anything?
Oh, I give up.
We were tired, dehydrated, and hungry, which forced us to dig into our rations.
Let's have ourselves a feast. Yeah! Call it a feast. A bowl.
In our supplies, we had wood to build a fire and pans to cook with.
You take big stick and make really little sticks. And then make medium sticks. Then use the big sticks at the end.
Oh.
Look at them beans, baby.
I'm so excited. This looks awesome. This is a really bad. Can you tell we've been at sea for 3 days?
Yep.
When have I ever been this excited over canned chili?
Hey, I put some love into this one. It's not just canned chili anymore. It's got tomatoes, kidney beans.
You don't have to keep talking. I'm already drooling.
This was our first hot meal in days, but it was also a good chunk of our rations, so we made sure to enjoy it.
I'm feeling a lot better. I think the first 2 days were definitely the most miserable.
If they catch a
Slowly,
fish,
losing our minds.
I don't know, maybe
It's
someone
actually
can allergic to
unbearable.
fish.
Still haven't gone to the bathroom. That's my biggest concern now.
Isn't the raft moving? I think it's anchored.
I'm struggling to sleep. This raft is just rocking like crazy. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of miserable. Hopefully
This is
tomorrow's better.
torture. Ew, this is
None of us
torture.
managed to get any sleep.
We lost the back of our fort last night. The house needs some repairs.
Tensions are pretty high on the raft this morning.
Nolan's a little upset. He broke his bed.
Oh my god!
Nolan is struggling, and he's just in his feels right now. It'll be okay. You probably would have quit the channel if I did that.
This is easily the worst. Oh, there's thunder. I swear if it starts raining again.
Oh, I can't take that.
And to make matters worse, we accidentally dropped our ladle in the drinking water. And since we haven't showered in 4 days, grabbing it technically contaminated the drinking water.
I'm never drinking out of that again.
I'm worried when we run out of water.
Because of the
What?
contamination, a third of our water was no longer safe to drink. For whatever reason, the more I suffer, the more you guys watch. Some of our most popular videos are when I buried myself alive, spent time in solitary confinement, so I hope you're happy. I'm suffering again. It's not easy surviving on a raft, but after 4 long days, Laser's finally pooping. Can you play a celebratory song?
Laser beam is
It's pooping.
All those
clouds over there are dark?
Yeah, it's about to rain.
Yeah, they're gonna pour down on
Yep,
us
it's
tonight.
about to
Tonight's
rain.
gonna suck.
We didn't know it yet, but the biggest storm of the entire challenge was heading right towards us. And when we saw it approaching, we tried to prepare as much as possible.
Can't wait for another storm just to destroy all this again.
Tariq is fixing his side of the fort, and Chris is fixing the roof.
And I'm now the cameraman for some reason.
There's a storm of ruin.
And while they're preparing the shelter for the storm, I'm going to tell you guys about Shopify
Bro,
because it might literally
bro.
storm until the end of the
The
challenge.
way,
This is gonna
the
be
way
a
this
big
guy
rock.
he
Shopify
does
is a platform that makes
what
it
was
easy
the
for
arts,
anyone
yeah.
to start a business. They
Man,
literally
we just
support
talking them,
millions
bro.
of small businesses
Let's talk
all
about
around the world.
Shopify, then Feastable, then.
Rock, they support businesses that sell it on Shopify.
Soon gonna have absolutely zero tarps covering this structure. I am worried about it.
100% of what I sell online, from merch to Feastables, I do with Shopify. It's actually getting pretty rocky out here.
Yeah,
My bad.
yeah, gotta do it.
We're out of nails.
It's really hard to work around the wind, guys.
Stop yelling and do things.
Shopify even has a new AI tool called Sidekick, making running your entire business easier.
Just like surviving on this raft can be hard, so can entrepreneurship. And that's why they do everything in their power to make it as easy as possible for you.
This is my worst nightmare.
Really?
So miserable.
Go to shopify.com/MrBeast to give it a try right now. Thank you, Shopify. Let's go prep for the storm. I'm soaking wet.
Maybe you can start helping us, Jimmy.
I was paid for the raft.
This storm was really starting to pick up, but that night it got so much worse.
This really puts the helter in shelter, eh?
Oh no! Dude! Oh, are you kidding me? It's leaking!
Oh no.
Yep,
Shelter
yep,
is the
it can.
opposite of waterproof.
Yeah, sucky words.
We have 3 more.
Yes, and yo, you have to endure. You have to endure.
There's water everywhere. It's useless. This does nothing.
This is the most insane night yet. We are struggling right now.
Is this safe anymore? We would have just filmed this in a studio. But no, we have to be a real channel that doesn't fake things.
Oh, we're gonna die. We're getting just destroyed. Oh, I'm getting hit.
There's a hole that is completely opened up over my bed.
You can end this video, Jimmy.
Jimmy, please.
The mental torture in this alone, yeah?
You all dead.
The mental torture. Bro,
Experience.
I've ever had in my entire life.
I hate every part of this.
listen here. If I were to be in this position, going insane would be like, I would say I would go insane. If there's something higher above insane, that is where I will be. Bro, this is
Just miserable right now.
I can't even talk. I don't want to experience this in my life. I hate
The storm
rain.
was reaching a
Even
new
if,
peak with
when it's
every
rain, like
passing
normal
hour.
rain, yeah, normal rain.
We were desperate.
I can't
We tried
stand
using our
it.
beds as literal walls
Be in
to
the
protect
ocean.
us from the rain.
We're all at rock bottom now. Been raining for a few hours. Stuff's freezing cold. We don't have beds.
The Australian body
I'm
is
getting up.
has given up.
I don't know if we're
Laser
gonna make
has
it
given
full
up.
7 days at this point.
He has given up.
It rained non-stop for around 20 hours straight.
20 hours.
And after standing the whole night, completely soaked and exhausted, we had to push ourselves to dry off our supplies and rebuild camp.
Our raft is just in shambles. Look at our beds. We're drying them off. This is harder than Antarctica. This is harder than a desert video. I'm just ready to be home.
And I hate this raft. I never want to see it again.
Our entire fire pit is completely drenched. We couldn't start a fire if we wanted to.
Yep.
Tonight. No dinner.
And to make matters worse, all of our food was completely soaked, meaning only a portion of it was still safe to eat.
We had
What?
stability, we had food, we had dry beds,
Now you have
and we
nothing.
took it for granted.
We cannot take another night like that. We need to waterproof the shelter.
We just ripped that off, tied it here, and then we'll leave the airflow to the side. Yeah, this is. I mean, last night we were shivering cold and wanted to die. So would you rather be warm and dry or cold and wet? Put a zip tie here, Nolan. Tie a rope to that. Zip tie there. We can use that to push this up so we get even more room.
I'm thinking, why don't I make a really big clothesline and hang up all our wet stuff? Maybe we'll have dry towels by tomorrow.
I want to die. I'm sunburned, tired, dehydrated.
Yeah.
After fixing camp, we were so exhausted that we spent most of the day sleeping. But at least when we woke up, we were
it's
reunited with
it's sunny.
a familiar friend.
Brian.
Brian.
He brought friends.
After being stuck on a raft for 5 days with these guys,
This really is a nightmare.
I'll admit it, I miss Brian.
Brian, moved on. You may not have given up on Brian,
but Brian gave up on you. Brian's given up on us. We have 2 days left.
We're running out of food, our water's contaminated,
And we're all borderline dying.
I'm going crazy.
These last 2 days will be interesting.
Oh,
What could go wrong now?
I can literally see 500 fish down there. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, this poop bucket stinks.
I almost had a mental break last night. I was shivering, wet the entire time, could not sleep. It was one of the worst nights of my life.
Last night, shivering in the torrential rain in the middle of the deep, dark ocean. You know, we got through it. Now the end of this challenge should not come soon enough.
Making the challenge 7 days was a horrible decision. This is so much harder.
Day 6. Oh,
The new reinforced waterproof fortress actually works. Lennon said it rained last night, did it?
Yeah, at 4 a.m. sprinkled a little
Hey,
bit.
here's the beauty. I didn't even know.
That was the best sleep I've ever gotten.
I actually got a full night's sleep last night.
I can barely even open my eyeballs.
I would say this is the hardest challenge we've ever done. Adding the extra 5 days on the end of a 50-hour challenge definitely makes it harder.
The fact that we're just drifting at sea on this hunk of wood, that's pretty impressive.
And while it seemed like the rain was over, we found ourselves encountering a new obstacle.
What?
We've gone from shivering cold like 2 nights ago
To
to being
hot.
scorching
Yes.
hot, unbelievably hot.
Yes.
I'm about to jump in the water because I'm getting too hot.
We're gonna go swimming.
I hope Nolan can swim.
And while they cooled off in their own way, we got creative with ours.
yes, bad.
Yo.
A jellyfish hit me!
No.
I knew it was a great idea not to go swimming.
Yo.
Are you okay?
Oh, my leg.
I found the sweet spot. Oh, yeah.
If a jellyfish bit you, yeah?
Yeah, I got a little welts and some red lines.
For
go
the
to
majority of the
hospital.
day, it was so hot. We literally couldn't walk on the deck.
Yeah, I'm
And
hot.
I don't want to be alive. because
Yeah.
I'm hot.
Which country is
But
that?
as the sun went down, we were optimistic about reaching the finish line. We have less than 24 hours left in the challenge.
This has genuinely been the hardest challenge video I've ever been a part of.
Honestly, this whole experience has made me appreciate all the things we take for granted in life, like your shower,
What is it you drink for granted in life?
Miss food.
a working toilet. I never want to poo in a bucket again.
I say we celebrate making it this far with the Feastable Bar.
Yes.
Available in every Walmart, Target, 7-Eleven, Albertsons, and America. In 2023, if you're still
He
buying
just did
Hershey's,
another ad.
Hershey's for the
He
boomers.
just did another ad. Yo.
Oh, Jimmy. Why is my chair just broke?
Jimmy, I'm starting to think you ate all the food.
Yeah, I guess I'll just continue the time lapse with the broken chair, I guess. This is our final night sleeping together, everybody.
You.
I'm so glad to sleep alone.
I'm gonna miss sleeping by your side.
100%. I would not rather sleep next to any other man.
And with that, I'm going to bed. After an amazing night's sleep, we were visited by a familiar face. Brian brought his family to say goodbye to us on the last day. Thank you, Brian. That meant a lot.
It's almost like we were family to Brian.
We were.
He kept us safe during the night we had the least shelter.
Maybe he's just a pea-brain bird.
Shut up. No, off the rack.
I wish.
That was emotional.
Everything's gone full circle. We had so many.
Yo, look at their faces. They've gone through enough stress. Like, when they get back to America, they have to take a week or two just to rest.
Easy memories of this raft.
Yep, and I think my best memory is going to be leaving.
Same.
We spent over 150 hours on this floating piece of wood. And even though it was easily the hardest thing I've ever done, the boys and I still had some good times.
Where's this boat? Where's the boat? The boat!
Then finally, the end was literally in sight.
The boat is coming!
Alert the ship of our location.
Signaling the boat!
Why is it moving so abnormally?
Oh my God!
I'm getting off this route. The first 10,000 people to go to the Shop app will get a free box of Feastables. Click the link in the description to download the Shop app right now.
Stop. Yeah, I don't know, but that is an interesting video. As I keep telling you people, yeah, I wouldn't last a day. I would have a mental breakdown. Immediately I get on the route, I'm getting a mental breakdown. I can't do the ocean, yeah? Yeah, no, he spent 7 days. It's okay. But yeah. See you another time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe. See you another time. Peace out.